Happy Thanksgiving. Ahead at 5, taking care of those less fortunate this holiday season. Local groups stepping up. Plus, holiday shopping season begins. The forecast and what may slow down some of your orders.
Right now on ABC10 News at 5. A day to serve Thanksgiving meals for the homeless and local students with nowhere to go this holiday.
I'm happy because those people didn't have to take their time to do this for us.
More cold mornings ahead. How long these near freezing temperatures will last.
Thousands hit the streets of Sacramento, dropping a few calories to help feed those in need. Holiday shopping season is here in full force. What to expect this year. And a new Thanksgiving tradition, the Amazon workers' strike. What they want and how it's impacting your order. ABC10 News at 5 starts now.
Good evening, happy Thanksgiving, and thanks for joining us. I'm Becca Habegger. The holidays can be especially tough for those going through hard times, but here in Sacramento, the Salvation Army is stepping up to remind people you are valued, no matter your circumstances. ABC10's Roxanne Elias has the story. Every year, about 30 to 40 volunteers work several hours starting early in the morning. They do everything from picking up trash to serving to washing the dishes at the end of the day. So many thanks to them. In Stockton, University of the Pacific hosted its long-running Thanksgiving lunch for international students, student athletes, and others still on campus. More than 170 students attended, with meals served by volunteers from the school's Division of Student Life and Bon Appetit, the school's food service provider.
Perfect.
And this was the 22nd year UOP has hosted this Thanksgiving lunch. Now, weather impacting holiday travel across the U.S. Check out this picturesque snow falling in New Hampshire as a sign of things to come in the Northeast. Upstate New York bracing for a winter storm that will not only affect the return trips from Thanksgiving, but also Sunday's Buffalo Bills game. The forecast calls for 3 to 4 feet of snow through Monday for parts of western New York State. So much so that New York's governor says 100 National Guard troops are already staged in western New York to help out if needed. And here's a live look over the capital city tonight. We've been feeling the chill over these last few mornings. Did you see the frost this morning? Cold overnight temps leading to cool fall days. And meteorologist Carly Gomez joins us with more.
Yeah, coming up.
Carly, thank you. Thousands of people laced up their running shoes for a good cause this morning. We're talking, of course, about Run to Feed the Hungry. Now, this is the largest fundraiser for the Sacramento Food Bank and Family Services. ABC 10's Candace Red was there and caught up with some of the runners.
This 10.
And there were several other Thanksgiving runs happening around our area this morning, including in Fairfield, Elk Grove, and Stockton. And look, here's why it matters. Thousands of people across the area go to bed every night not knowing where their next meal is coming from. That's why ABC 10 and Wells Fargo are teaming up for the annual Stand Against Hunger campaign. Now through December 21st, ABC 10 is raising money for 7 local food banks to help people feed their need this holiday season. For a list of participating food banks and how you can help, go to abc10.com/standagainsthunger. President Biden and First Lady Jill Biden spent Thanksgiving in Nantucket visiting police and firefighters, telling the media there's a lot to be thankful for. Both also took time to call members of the military today. And Vice President Harris and First Gentleman Doug Emhoff started their Thanksgiving at the D.C. Central Kitchen in Washington, helping to prep charity meals. They spent the afternoon calling members of the military to thank them for their service. And coming up, a duplex goes up in flames thanks to a turkey fry gone wrong. The latest from investigators. Plus, new tobacco restrictions taking hold in Placer County. What it means for consumers and retailers. Tracking some of the other big stories we're following at 5. Sac Metro firefighters busy on this Thanksgiving, responding to this fire at a duplex on Rye Way in Carmichael. Several dogs were rescued and everyone got out of the home safely. One unit has major damage, the other moderate. The fire started in the garage where someone was trying to deep fry a turkey. A deadly crash involving 2 cars led to the closure of a busy road this morning. It happened on Grant Line Road and Crescenti Boulevard. According to Sacramento Metro Fire, it was a head-on crash and they took 2 people to the hospital. At this point, we don't know exactly how many of those people died, just that it was a fatal crash, and the cause is not yet known. New regulations are now in place in Placer County focused on tobacco sales. The Board of Supervisors adopted 2 ordinances creating tobacco retail land use and tobacco retail license regulations. Among other things, they set minimum pricing and packaging sizes. It bans flavored tobacco products and non-FDA authorized electronic cigarettes. Pharmacies are banned from selling tobacco products, and the rules set a cap on the number of licensed retailers based on population. The rules took effect December 5th, and enforcement begins on April 1st. Next at 5, this week is the traditional start of the holiday shopping season, though, as we know, it's already begun. What to expect from this season. Plus, the new annual Black Friday tradition, and we are not talking about the sales, we're talking about striking Amazon workers and their demands from the retail giant. Turning to headlines around the nation. Listen to that. A century after its first trip through Manhattan, the annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade rolled through New York City once again. This year's parade featured 22 big balloons and 34 floats, and of course, as always, closed with Santa Claus himself riding in on his giant sleigh. With Thanksgiving now here, we are on the brink of the holiday shopping season, though with all the TV commercials and alerts on our phones from retailers, we know the season is already underway. Rena Roy now has a forecast for what the season may bring.
News, New York.
What has become an annual tradition is set to return tomorrow. That's Amazon workers walking off the job worldwide, using Black Friday to try to force the retail giant to increase their pay. Workers in 20 countries, including the U.S., are set to walk out as part of the Make Amazon Pay campaign, an annual effort now in its 5th year that aims to convince the company to increase wages and allow workers to unionize. The work stoppage is set to begin tomorrow on Black Friday, ending on Cyber Monday, aiming to snarl the supply chain for cyber shoppers during 2 of the biggest days of the year. Amazon posted record high sales for Black Friday last year, despite the work stoppage threat, making up nearly 18% of all Black Friday sales worldwide. An Amazon spokesperson responded to the stoppage, saying, "While we're always listening and looking at ways to improve, we remain proud of the competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, and engaging, safe work experience we provide our teams." Meteorologist Carly Gomez joins us. Carly, I woke up this morning and saw frost all over the lawn. It's that time of year again.
It is, and temperature.
Oh, great, Carly. What I'm hearing is that families with a Black Friday morning tradition, they should bundle up and be careful driving with the fog tomorrow.
Fog and then some of that frost as well. Yeah, just be careful.
Great. Thank you so much. Thanksgiving dinner, juicy turkey, candied yams, greens, and of course that homemade pie. It can all taste so good. But of course, did you know, most Thanksgiving food, it's not dog safe. Ariane Datil with the National Verified team explains.
Detail.
ABC10 Plus is your home for holiday tips, tricks, and stories. Under our News tab, you can find a handful of content to watch anytime on your time, from Thanksgiving tips to how to plan a holiday party. You can check out the playlist now. The app is free wherever you get your streaming apps, including Roku and Amazon Fire TV. Coming up tonight on ABC 10 News at 6, it's Thanksgiving on the back roads. Tonight, John Bartel takes us to Southern California for a romantic holiday ride on an authentic Italian gondola. That story and much more ahead on ABC 10 News at 6. And finally at 5, a very happy Thanksgiving from the Sacramento Zoo. They shared these pictures of the animals enjoying their favorite Thanksgiving snacks. Staff cared for and fed them, of course, before going home to celebrate with their own families. The zoo will reopen tomorrow. Stay tuned for world news up here next on ABC 10.
In the meantime, overnight lows are going to be cold tonight, so just make sure you are aware and bundled up if you had plans to walk off that Thanksgiving dinner tonight. Mid-30s, and we'll be looking at upper 50s for the weekend.
Carly, thanks so much. And you can watch us anytime, any day on your schedule, free on the ABC 10 Plus streaming app, wherever you stream. Happy Thanksgiving.
Tonight on ABC 10 News at 6, a day to serve Thanksgiving meals for the homeless and local students with nowhere to go this holiday.
I'm happy because those people didn't have to take their time to do this for us.
Cold mornings ahead. How long these near-freezing temperatures will last.
A holiday on the back roads, a romantic gondola ride on the waters of Southern California. Our ABC 10 Game of the Week, the Grant Pacers and Rockland Thunder in a holiday week showdown for the section title. ABC 10 News at 6 starts right now.
Good evening and happy Thanksgiving. I'm Becca Habegger. Thanks for joining us. The holidays can be especially tough for those going through hard times. But here in Sacramento, the Salvation Army is stepping up to remind people you're valued no matter your circumstances. ABC 10's Roxanne Elias has the story. You know, every year about 30 to 40 volunteers work several hours starting early in the morning. They do everything from picking up trash and serving to washing dishes at the end of the day. In Stockton, University of the Pacific hosted its long-running Thanksgiving lunch for international students, student athletes, and others still on campus. More than 170 students were in attendance, with meals served by volunteers from the school's Division of Student Life and Bon Appetit, the school's food service provider. And this is the 22nd year UOP has hosted this Thanksgiving lunch. Tracking the weather impact on our holiday weekend, here's a live look over the capital city tonight. We've been feeling the chill over the last few mornings. Cold overnight temps leading to cool fall days. Meteorologist Carly Gomez joins us with more. Carly.
Yeah, temperature.
Carly, thank you. Well, thousands of people laced up their running shoes for a good cause this morning. We're, of course, talking about Run to Feed the Hungry. This is the largest fundraiser for the Sacramento Food Bank and Family Services. More than 30,000 people took part this year. It's the largest Thanksgiving Day fun run in the country. Runners told us it's truly a holiday tradition with a good cause.
This is just unity.
Every dollar from the event will be used to feed the more than 1 in 4 people at risk of hunger in Sacramento. And remember, the Sacramento Food Bank is in need of volunteers and donations year-round, not just during the holiday season. And here's why it matters. Thousands of people across the area go to bed every night not knowing where their next meal is coming from. That's why ABC10 and Wells Fargo are teaming up for the annual Stand Against Hunger campaign. Now through December 21st, ABC10 is raising money for 7 local food banks to help feed people in need this holiday season. For a list of participating food banks and how you can help, go to abc10.com/standagainsthunger. And check out the Now Playing playlist right now on ABC 10 Plus for holiday content. A culture report, Thanksgiving special, discussing Native American Heritage Month, and sharing holiday traditions. We've also got a Bartell's Backroads holiday special and Heart Threads giving back on Thanksgiving. Well, time is running out on a pivotal deadline to save the last large area of undeveloped land in Rockland. It's called Clover Valley. And we first brought you the story of Jessup University's attempt to buy hundreds of acres of land for preservation back in early 2023. As we reported then, they made the down payment, but since then have struggled to come up with the nearly $8 million to complete the purchase. They're exploring all options before the payment is due next month. So next on To the Point with Alex Bell at 6:30, hear from Jessup University's president and the Placer Land Trust about why this mission is so important.
Coming up, a reminder of the dangers of deep frying a turkey at a local duplex, plus Thanksgiving on the back roads and a romantic gondola ride. And later in our game of the week, the Grant Pacers and Rockland Thunder prepare to rumble for the section title.
There's a lot happening tonight, so let's get you caught up on some other big stories we're following. Sac Metro firefighters were busy on this Thanksgiving responding to this fire at a duplex on Rye Way in Carmichael. Several dogs were rescued and everyone got out of the home safely. One unit has major damage, the other moderate. The fire started in the garage where someone was trying to deep fry a turkey. A deadly crash involving 2 cars led to the closure of a busy road this morning. It happened on Grant Line Road and Chrysanthi Boulevard. According to Sacramento Metro Fire, it was a head-on crash and they took 2 people to the hospital. Officials have not told us yet how many people died, just that it was a fatal crash. They have also not yet told us the cause. Coming up, time once again for a trip on the back roads. This time, a romantic trip on the waters of Southern California.
More.
You never know what you'll find on the back roads. Well, this week, John takes us to San Diego County to ride the romantic and festive waters of Coronado on an authentic Italian gondola. Oh, now it's your turn. You got something in your town that would be a great road trip destination? Let John know all about it by texting your idea to 916-321-3310. And meteorologist Carly Gomez joins us now. Carly, this morning when I woke up, the sun was just making the frost on my lawn sparkle like diamonds.
Yes, it was beautiful out there, very chilly, but we definitely saw a lot of frost. And so did you out there, sending us your photos of that frost in the grass, on the rooftop, to low 40s and daytime highs in the low 60s.
Great, Carly. Thanks so much. So I'm thinking about Black Friday shoppers, maybe out early watching that fog and the frost.
Ooh, yeah, just take it nice and slow on the roadways. You never know what's out there, but also bundle up. It is chilly.
Great. Thank you so much, Carly. Well, next in sports, our high school football section championships are just 24 hours away. We're introducing you to our game of the week right after the break.
Coach Matt Eberflus will have a job tomorrow morning, but regardless, it's an exciting way to end the game.
It was. They weren't even favored, so I mean, it was fun to watch.
Yeah, true. The Bears shouldn't have even been in that game, and they were. So, Happy Thanksgiving, though, to you guys.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for joining us this evening, and have a safe and wonderful weekend.